Hey guys, what's up? So this is Derrick Knight. Welcome to the Derrick Knight Show. I'm going to be introducing you to a really special guest. His name is Desidario Santana. He's a buddy of mine. So I'm really excited for you to learn about his fashion line, tanks. He's also a model. He's done some movies. So here is Desidario Santana. Hey, what's up, you guys? We're going to be interviewing Desidario Santana, and he's right here. Everybody get a big round of applause. We're gonna put in the sound effect. Yay, Desidario. Okay. So I met you at the People's Choice Awards when we first met. That was our first time. It was really cool because you have like this mystique. I don't even know how I ended up learning of you or what, but like I was just like, this guy's really cool. I think he'll enjoy the show. And then I learned like all the things that you're involved in, and I'm just like, wow, this is really cool. So what is the thing that you're the most passionate about?
My main focus, I'd have to say, would be like modeling. I've been doing a lot of like freelance modeling. I've done a couple acting, a couple of movies.
Adult movies?
No, I mean, they're a little bad, but it's not, I didn't do anything bad.
Right, I don't believe you at all.
No, they're good.
Okay.
At least I was good. I didn't do anything bad.
He was good.
I've been working on a song with this DJ. She works for Skrillex, but she's not that big yet.
Is she based here in LA?
Yeah, she's here in LA. She's actually here in Whittier.
Cool.
So I've been doing that, and last year I started a clothing line. So we were tank tops with the
Let's back up to your, we're gonna back up. Let's back up to your song. Like do you have a title for it yet? Can you tell us?
Yes, I'm working on 2 songs. They're called, one's Divine, and the other one is Anyone But You.
Okay, and where will like your fans be able to find it out? Will it be on?
It will be on iTunes. Yeah.
Great, awesome. Cool, and what's the name of it again?
It's Anyone But You and Divine.
Alright, well you will have to come back to the Derrick Knight Show. You'll have to come back here and perform it for us when it comes out.
Oh yes. After I get my vocals good.
Yeah, I want to see the video too, so maybe we can get a clip of it. But yeah, it's really interesting because you have like this drive that's like, it's amazing. You know, you're really young. I'm really young. A lot of people are always like, you have drive, but like, where does all your drive come from?
My aunt, you know, she's like 45, but she told me about all these things that she's done. And I just said, I want to at least try everything once. You know, like have a song out so I can show my kids one day. You know, have photo shoots that I can show my kids. Like, just to be able to say that I've tried everything at least once.
That's amazing advice, actually. I've never thought about it that way. I just kind of like blindly went through life being like, well, I'll try this out. I'll try a band out. I'll try blah, blah, blah. And I never really stuck to anything, but the one thing is obviously like entertainment. I love entertainment business.
Oh, well, you never know what if, like, you just try singing and all of a sudden you become a huge hit.
Yeah.
Look at like Rebecca Black, Friday, she was huge.
Right. Yeah, I think as long as you're persistent with anything, eventually that door will open.
Yeah, you'll find that thing that clicks for you, so.
Yeah, that's really cool. I'm gonna keep that in mind. Like, you know, I did actually think like, well, yeah, it's cool to show your kids you actually did something with your life, but like, that is a really sweet thought, I guess. So you obviously plan on having kids?
Yes.
And
3.
You're gonna have 3?
Yes.
Let me guess. You're gonna have 2 boys first and a girl?
No, boy, girl, and the other one could be an alien for all I care.
An alien. Are you gonna probably adopt it?
Yeah, I want to adopt at least 1, and then the other 2 biological.
So that you can prove to yourself that you can love unconditionally, even if it's not your own?
No, it's just, I kind of always wanted a black baby.
Really?
Yeah.
I've had a problem with, like, maybe, like kids. Not kids. Like, I love kids, actually. We're really using a bunch of kids in the video next week. But it's, I guess having kids. I think if I was, like, not as driven, I probably would already have kids right now. But I did think about adopting the first one just so I could be like, okay, I love this child. No matter what, I still love the child.
Mm-hmm.
And then I wanted to have like a girl and a boy. You know, boy first. Do you have a boy first to kind of like...
Boy first to defend the daughter.
In school? That's so cute. So when do you plan on settling down and having these children?
Not anytime soon.
Why?
I don't know, there's so much I want to do, so much traveling.
Mm-hmm.
Still, I can't do that with kids.
Yeah.
So I want to experience the world first before I'm settled in one place.
Yeah, because you're not going to be able to just pack up all this children. Plus, that's like 3 people on the plane, unless you got your private jet. But yeah, just wait till you got your private jet, and then you can just hop them all in there like Brad and Oops, like they used to.
No,
They probably still have the jet.
No, I keep them with the babysitter.
Oh, with the babysitter.
A babysitter.
Cool. So, well, your drive is, I guess, inspired you and driven you to do things like create your fashion line.
Mm-hmm.
Tell everybody about your fashion line, the name of it and everything.
So the tank tops that I designed, they're called Designed by Desi tank tops. They're just to show equality for gay rights. They're 2 guys kissing. It says love knows no limits. So I'm trying to promote that.
Mm-hmm.
And usually when it's bigger, I want the proceeds to go to like the LGBT center.
Amazing. See, I didn't even know that. Like, I'm actually really involved with the LGBT Center and a few other nonprofit organizations, and I can hook you up with that and help you achieve that
Definitely.
goal.
Once it takes off,
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely gonna wanna, volunteer and help them out.
Yeah, because I think the thing about business now is you have to have a purpose,
Yeah.
Identified with your business for people to really be, I guess, passionate about your project or what you're consuming, because it's like, you might see like, well, this is a great example, I guess, Wrigley's chewing gum, right? Everybody's had Wrigley's, and he owns Catalina Island. And he also owns, in Chicago, the Wrigley Stadium, and he used to, I guess, own the Chicago Bears. But I went to Catalina, and I'm like, why did he achieve all these things? Like, what was his purpose? And I even went to his grave, and I know it sounds so weird, but I went over to Forest Lawn. I was looking for Michael Jackson, but I happened to find him.
Second best.
Yeah. So what?
Second best.
Second best, yeah, pretty much. I got to see where Michael's, I don't know what it's called, like a little place was, his palace. But they have it like protected and stuff, so you gotta make an appointment. But the thing about it was I was just really mystified by why did he do all that he did? And yes, his kids have a great foundation, like they can carry on his legacy, but I don't think it was just to make money. There was something else driving that man, and we still chew on his gum today. So that's kind of what I want to get out from you, from your core, is what is inspiring you to do your fashion line, do the movies.
Well, none of it's for money. I'm not trying to make any money off that.
Yeah.
I just want to make a mark in the world.
Mm-hmm.
I want to look back and people still remember who I am, remember the things I've done. Well, then I've done a little bit of everything.
Nice.
I want to be a little crazy little boy out there in the world.
That's awesome. Well, you definitely inspire me. I'm sure you inspire all your fans on Instagram. So you guys go check out Desi's Instagram. I call him Desi. Tell him what your Instagram is.
My Instagram name is dbowtiesy. It's actually bow ties. Oh, because I have an obsession with bow ties in the middle.
I've been trying to figure it out.
Yeah, so it's DE as in Desi, and then bow ties, and then SI. So D bowtiesy. Because the bow tie's in the middle. Dbowtiesy.
We're gonna go ahead and show you some of our sponsors. Thanks to Uber, so you guys can click the Uber promo code. And yeah, here's a word from our sponsors. I did that 3 times because Alright, Desidario, so let's play a game, okay?
Okay, let's do it.
Alright, we're gonna play, it's very cliche, but it's fun. We're gonna do a game of Have You Ever?
Okay, good. I'm ready for this. I'm ready. What you got?
Alright, so you have a lot of mystique to you, a lot of stuff. So there's a lot of things that I really want to know, because I'm just like, who is this guy? Like, what does he do? So
It's a mystery.
Truth or dare, have you ever, not truth or dare, sorry, cut that out. Have you ever had any plastic surgery?
Plastic
Cosmetics?
surgery? No, this is all natural. I'm just kidding.
All
Yeah.
natural.
Yeah. No plastic surgery. I think the only thing I've done was braces.
Wow.
That's it.
He was just born this way, you guys. Natural beauty.
Then you gotta take it away.
Yes.
Born this way.
Okay, so have you ever been in a sex party?
A sex party?
Yeah.
No, I can't say I have. Sex party. Wow, that's intense. I'm saying no. Hard pass on no.
Would you ever?
Would I ever?
Yeah.
I'd probably be the one filming it, but I would never join in.
You would be the one watching.
Yeah, hiding in the corner like I don't know you guys.
Okay, so have you ever got declined at the cash register and been embarrassed?
All the time. I
Yeah.
think right now I'm negative 30, and a frozen credit card.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever thought about a girl when you were making love to yourself?
This is gonna sound weird, but a lesbian, yeah.
Thought about a lesbian?
A lesbian.
That would look like a guy?
Yeah, I mean,
So you could be turned.
she was in between. She kind of looked like a mixture of Ruby Rose and Justin Bieber.
Really?
And I was just like, whoa. We actually kissed, and I was like, best kiss of my life.
Wow.
So-
You're lucky. You are. What is your sign again?
Scorpio.
I'm a Scorpio.
Ooh, we're feisty.
Yeah, pretty. Do you live up to your Scorpio description?
I would say yeah, I have a bad temper. Pretty bad.
No way. I think of you like meditating every morning.
Meditating, no.
Have you ever meditated?
No. I mean, I tried, but I couldn't stop laughing. I
Yeah.
was like having the giggles in the corner.
It really is good.
Oh
I
my
would
God.
suggest you
I
try.
can't be a serious person.
You can laugh, but it will help you probably manifest a lot more, maybe. I mean, I have like good days and bad days with it. It's like, it works. Everything is good and in order when I meditate, I promise you that. If I don't meditate for 2 weeks, I'm lost. So have you ever, are you Catholic?
Yes.
I had a feeling for some reason. So have you ever been an altar boy?
No, I went to private school my entire life,
Uh-huh.
but I mean, my parents couldn't afford it anymore, so.
Yeah.
But I liked it. It kept me sheltered. Like when I first came into high school, I was public school, high school.
Mm-hmm.
I was like tripped out. People were like talking. They're like, "Oh my gosh, dome." I said, "What's dome? Is that like that little building?"
Yeah.
Like, no, dome is like oral.
Yeah.
I said, "What?
Yeah.
That's crazy."
Wow. Let's see. Have you ever had? See, this is a Scorpio in me. I'm like thinking so sexual.
That's fine.
Have you ever had like 2 guys at once?
Like a three-way?
Yeah.
No, I haven't had a three-way.
That's amazing.
I had a three-way kiss. It
Yeah.
was with 2 girls, and we were drunk.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
no, not three-ways.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I see that McDonald's sign that says "Think Greek." You know? Have you seen it?
No.
It's with the ciabatta yogurt for their parfait.
Mm-hmm.
And it always says "Think Greek," and I'm like, oh my god, I wish I lived like the Romans did. You know, have their like parties and stuff with the wine and all the big sex. I haven't done one. I went to a party when I was 18 and I laughed because I was like, oh my god, I can't believe this. It was in New York, but it was just like crazy.
I didn't even know they do that.
They have parties in LA, you guys, if you want. I mean, I don't go to them, but I'm telling you, there's parties. And I was just thinking, since you're, I don't know,
Oh, so
a model,
I
that
should
you would
go
be like
there?
in the action. I mean, they have models that they actually like pay to come and like hang out and do things. Not like sexual things, but they perform. So.
What do you perform?
Well, okay, so they have, I did go Labor Day, I'm not gonna lie, I went Labor Day for an hour until my friend picked me up for a party, I didn't have sex. But they have like, this guy that came out, I was like, oh my god. It would have been fun, like if it was like 9 o'clock, but it was like 3 p.m. on Labor Day weekend. And the guy was like dancing, and I was completely alert and sober. I think I had a Red Bull, and I was just like, this is weird. And I was like, I gotta go. But later they had a big party that night there, and it's public. You just have to be careful. Be careful. Which brings up, they're having the AIDS walk. Are you going to be participating like in the AIDS walk since you're curious to work with the LGBT Center?
I wish, but I don't even know what day it is.
It's like I think October 26th.
Oh, probably not because of my job. I'll be traveling the world, so.
That's amazing. You guys might see him on an airplane. Say hi. All right, welcome back to the show, you guys. We are here with our special guest, Desidario. He's the center of attention tonight. A nice model for you guys. Go check out his interview in Adelante magazine. Did I say Adelante right?
Yeah,
that means
the white version.
The future, right?
I love it. To go forward.
To go forward. Cool. How was it doing that interview? Like, how did they interview? Where were you at and everything?
I went in because the photographer asked me to do a photo shoot, and he was like, we need someone for the magazine, and you'd be perfect for it. Do you want to do it? And I said, sure.
Yeah.
It was just that simple. And then he's like, okay. And then he's like, they'll email you the questions. And they actually called me, and he was speaking Spanish to me, but his Spanish was so bad.
Mm-hmm.
So I couldn't understand what he was saying. So I was like, he's like, you don't speak Spanish, huh? I said, I do, but I don't understand you. So then he just emailed me the questions.
Email. I like interviews by email most of the time, but then you kind of need like a video interview. Can you understand me okay?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. I sound like a white Spanish speaker, you guys. That's no secret. No say. What else? So I have a few more questions for you.
Okay.
All right.
Shoot.
You are a Scorpio, right?
Yes.
What part of the Scorpio in the astrology do you identify with the most? Like, are you vengeful?
I have a horrible temper. Horrible.
Yeah.
Like, as in, like, try throwing someone out of a 4-story window kind of temper.
And you have to go to anger management for that?
No, I don't.
Not yet. The court
I didn't
hasn't.
kill him, so
Okay.
it's fine.
Do you watch Forensic Files?
No, what is that?
It's like a criminal show.
Oh.
Like, you know those shows where they kill people and they try to figure out who did it and why? You don't know?
No.
Okay. As long as you're not staying up till like 5 in the morning on YouTube watching that, then you're okay. I don't think that I can even like see a vengeful bone in your body. I can't imagine you like attacking somebody.
Oh, looks are deceiving.
Damn, so you're vengeful as a Scorpio. I think I'm vengeful. I can stand. What else do you identify with in that?
I don't know. I don't
They
look
say
much
Scorpios
into
are
it.
very sexual. That's what they say about Scorpios.
I guess I'm very sexual. But if anyone asks, I'm a virgin. I'm a virgin.
Yeah, right. That's a good question. When did you lose your virginity? Tell all your fans from Instagram.
It depends.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
It depends who asks me.
It depends, you guys.
It depends who's asking me.
Yeah. Okay, well, the world is asking.
I lost it at 16.
That's a good conservative, publicly correct answer, I think. I don't believe you, but I'll take it.
I think that's bad, 16.
Really?
Oh.
Oh my god. So what would you do if you're gonna have kids, what would you do if you saw them playing house one day and experimenting? Like, what are you gonna do?
What does that mean by playing house?
The girls and guys are kissing and playing daddy and mom. What would you do?
I mean,
You
it
didn't do that when you were like
depends.
5?
No? Oh, no, I did.
I feel like everybody does that. It's just a big secret.
No, I did.
Yeah, social thing. But I read about, this was in the library like a week ago. I was just going through books. And they were talking about different cultures and sex in different cultures. And over in India, it's totally normal for kids from 6 to 12 to go in a hut. And the family builds the girl a hut as soon as she goes into, what's it called, PMSing. And she's allowed to make love with everybody in the village as much as she wants. She doesn't have to be attached to anyone. She can be 9 years old. And when they get naked, or when they get 18, they can take their clothes completely off and always walk around. And like, they don't have any shame and let the kids like do their thing. But I was just kind of like.
Wait, so she does this with her clothes on? She has
Yeah,
sex?
every girl in this culture in India. You can look it up on YouTube and
Oh my gosh.
Google. Yeah, so that's why I was like, you didn't play house when you were a kid, like you.
I mean, I did, but it wasn't sex.
It wasn't sex. Okay.
It was like, let me see you.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you're a good-looking model, and you have your interview, the photos I saw in Adelante were very sexual and sexy in nature, so this interview mostly pertains around that. So I have to ask you, because someone asked me, they wanted to know, do you spit or swallow?
Do I spit or swallow?
Yeah.
Yee. I'm a spitter. But if I'm with them, I'm a swallower. Sometimes I like to rub it on the face too, because it's really good for your skin.
Is that real?
Yeah, it's good for your skin, or you gargle and it like whitens your teeth.
Wow, this is an exclusive right here, you guys. Sperm, right? Cum. If you put it on your face, it will
Whiten your teeth and give you clear skin.
That is how you get this beauty naturally here. Okay? And this is a person that has not been to a sex party, so he hasn't had a lot, just like one at a time. Welcome back to the show, you guys. Please go to derrickknight.club to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you can also join us on Instagram for exclusive behind the scenes and videos. Alright, so we are back here with our center of attention for tonight's show, Desidario Santana. So, we were just getting into like asking you some really good questions and everything. I wanted to know, how is it with you and your family life? Like, how is your family life? Coming out and everything like that too.
It was actually really good. My dad, he took me to my first drag show at 20.
Really?
Yeah, there's a transvestite and he's like, she has big boobs.
Wow.
And he even went up there and started throwing dollars at them.
That was at 20.
Yeah, and then my mom, she's like, oh, I'm so happy I have a gay son. He can like do my makeup. She's thinking I'm a stereotypical gay, like being able to do makeup and stuff like that.
At what age?
16. I came out at 13.
When do you think your parents knew?
My mom said she knew at birth.
No way.
No, she said she knew because when I was younger, I used to put blankets over my head and I used to pretend to be the Spice Girls.
Oh my god.
I was Baby Spice.
You were Baby
I was
Spice.
Baby Spice.
That fit you well. So it seems like you have very supportive parents that support you no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. Because a lot of people don't really have that luxury. There's a lot of closed-mindedness. So, because we are going to use this as a promo clip about coming out, if that's okay with you.
Yeah.
So, how was coming out for you to your family and to your mother? What age were you when you came out?
I came out at 13, 12 kind of range. And it was by accident. I was messaging one of my friends telling her that I was gay, and her mom saw the message. And her mom is homophobic because it was private school. So she went to the principal, and the principal had to tell my parents everything because this girl's homophobic, so we don't know what could happen. So after that, they told my parents that we had a long interview, kind of all of us together in a room. And
at the school.
At the school.
I can't imagine that.
Yeah, my teachers knew, all my teachers
the whole school,
basically. And we were all in one room. And then they told my parents, like, we have to tell your parents. And I was like, oh shit. And here it comes. So then they told them, my mom was like laughing, she didn't care. And my dad was like, what? And my mom was like, you knew. Like, you knew. You're stupid. So that's how I came out.
Can I share my story with you?
Yeah, please.
So I have a very similar story actually. I was in 8th grade. I was putting my saxophone together. I had a three-way conversation on the freeway with a friend that I knew. She was a girl from 4th grade and a guy I had a crush on, right? So I was putting my sax together and I hear the whole band room, because there were separate rooms, I hear the whole band room talking about this. Derrick likes Starway. Oops, we gotta edit that out. But I heard the whole band room talking about Derrick likes this guy. So I go in, the whole band stares at me, and then some guy starts a petition around my school and says, we don't want facts in our school, kick Derrick Knight out. So they have people signing it. So a teacher picked up the petition, turned it into the principal, and they called in all those kids that signed it and my family. And I was just like, I don't even think if I'm gay. I don't know. Like, I really didn't know. I was just the first crush I ever had. But it's very funny that we have a similar story of school getting involved, and like, that's like the worst. I felt like I was the only one that went through that.
Yeah, no, I went through it, but it went well. You know, my teachers, like, I guess they all knew too, and they were all cool with it. So it went pretty well.
I think that's because you lived in LA. I was in the South, and you know, I stood out. So that's what I was gonna ask you about. How do you like living in LA? Is this someplace like you would raise your family and everything?
Not in the heart of LA. LA traffic is awful. It's the worst thing of life.
I didn't know what traffic was till I moved to LA.
Yeah, it's awful. Like, sometimes I like start playing depressing music because I want to cry because it's so bad.
Yeah.
And most times, you know, my air conditioner doesn't work. So I'm like drenched in sweat.
Yeah.
Going the window, sticking my head out, like trying to get air.
Yeah. So what is your background with your parents? Like, are you Hispanic?
Yeah, my dad is Cuban and my mom is Colombian. So I'm half Cuban, half Colombian.
Cool. How did they meet? This is an exclusive.
They met, I think in high school. My mom was dating some guy, and my dad was obsessed with my mom. Like, literally obsessed, like going to her house. Like, I want to be with you. And she's like, you're weird.
Yeah.
She didn't like him. She still doesn't. They hate each other now.
Sounds like you were their little child.
No.
They weren't in love at the moment?
No.
Oh.
They hated each other. They hate each other.
Oh, dang.
Like, they do like witchcraft on each other. That's how much they hate each other.
Girl, people really do witchcraft. Actually, Carlos just went. That's all off record, but Carlos just went over to doing witchcraft today. That's muy loco. Alright, so if you had a choice to be ugly and live forever, or attractive and die in a year, which one would you do?
Ooh, I'm gonna sound really shallow right now. But I would say attractive and die in a year. That sounds bad.
Why though? Please explain.
I don't know, like Hunchback of Notre Dame ugly, or like, oh yeah, no.
Oh yeah. It's kind of depressing when you see
Yeah,
that.
Hunchback, like, people kick you out everywhere.
Yeah.
That's sad.
It is sad. Maybe they'll have technology to prevent that in the future.
Plastic, I mean, they have plastic surgery.
Stem cells.
I know some people that are like really ugly and gotten really cute.
Really? Wow.
I won't say any names.
So if you discover that your wonderful one-year-old child is because of a mix-up, you know, at the hospital, and it's not yours, would you want to exchange the child, or, you know, like to correct the mistake?
It's only one though?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd give the baby back.
Want to give the baby back, even if you already have feelings and everything?
I mean, I would keep in contact with them, but that's not your baby.
Yes, that's a good point. I didn't think of that. I thought I would just keep the baby. Alright, so we talked about your Scorpio. What would you choose for your last meal on this planet?
Ooh, my last meal. That's a hard one. I love food so much.
Me too.
But I would say a burrito.
A
Like a Mexican burrito, like with chicken, sour cream.
Would you? That just sounds really yummy. Like loaded.
Yeah, like the loaded ones.
If you could choose between a foodgasm and a great meal or an orgasm, which one would you choose before you?
Foodgasm.
The foodgasm.
Food before sex, any day.
Yes, because sometimes food is better than sex.
I'm bisexual. You buy me something, buy me some food, I get sexual.
That's excellent. Well, that's a wrap, you guys. This is our interview with Desidario. You can add him on Snapchat, Instagram, all of that stuff. Check it out in the description below. So, Desi, who's the guy on your shirt? I know one of them's you, obviously.
Yeah, the little one's me. The other one is my friend. His name is Sergio. He's a really close friend of mine. Never anything like that though.
You just kissed him?
Yeah, it was just.
Oh wow. I don't do that with all my friends. It's just like
You don't know? That's like a rite of passage. Just kidding.
I actually saw one of your shirts on Snap. No, it was on Instagram.
Instagram.
I saw your shirt and it said, I am like, I think it said I'm sexy and I'm ready.
No.
What
It
does
says
say?
I'm single and horny.
I'm single and horny. And I was like,
Yeah,
wow.
single and horny.
That's a really cool shirt. So that's your shirt.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's my shirt. I'm gonna start selling it soon.
Mhm.
The idea came to me from my favorite song,
Yeah.
which is "Me So Horny" by Tila Crew. If you guys know
Me
it.
so horny. Me so.
What do you get for $10?
Yeah.
Everything you want. Everything.
Me so
Me
Okay.
So Horny. Yeah.
Wow. So where will people be able to get your shirt at?
I will be selling them on Instagram. Just like DM me or Snapchat.
Sweet.
I'll be selling them. The pricing and all that is still TBT. To be
Nice.
determined.
Can somebody get that one shirt that you're talking about now?
The single and horny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if they want to book it, I can get it done for them.
See, this is handmade. This is really cool. So everybody, check out Desidario's tank line. Check out his tank line, and you can order them through his Instagram, which is pretty clever. Cool.